Hi Copic fans! Welcome back to Copic in the Craft Room. This week we are going to look at another hair variation. We're going to continue with some browns this month, but this time we're going to look at dark brown hair. So it's a little different than last month. Again, we'll have a photo tutorial on later this week that has a whole range of variations of those dark brown color combinations. But let's find an image and try some dark brown hair. So I picked out a stamp, and I'm trying to pick stamps that will have some good hair to color. And this is a digital image by Tiddly Inks, so I don't have a stamp to show you this time. But this is one of her fairy images, and I will try to remember to put a link to this in our along with the video when I post it both at Copic in the Craft Room and at YouTube. But this is a Tiddly Inks image from her. We're gonna go for dark hair today, and for me, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite dark hair series, but again, at the end of the week, we'll have a photo tutorial with more color options. So as I get darker, I tend to have more markers that are gonna be out there. So I'm gonna start, my lightest is actually a YR31. This is one of my favorite hair color bases. It's just really warm, and I like, even if I don't see it at the end, it's one of my favorite ones to start with. Then I have a series of E20s, E23, 25, 27, and 29. So that's the group I'm gonna go through. We will speed this up as usual, and I will voice over so you know exactly what I'm doing, but I think it's more important that you can see the whole video and just really see the coloring. So I'll set these off to the side, and we're gonna start with that YR31 and color some dark hair. Starting with my lightest color, I've got a YR31. It's one of my favorite colors to base hair in, even if I know that's not going to show at the end. I just feel like it's got a really nice warm tone to it. E23 is next, and I'm working in the direction of the hair flow, trying to get it going from the bangs back into the ponytail, sweeping across that front bang area, and then back from the ponytail tie out to the tip, and of course back in. E25 is next. I'm going in all the same directions, again reinforcing the flow of the hair, using the tip of my brush nib to try to keep those flicks nice and skinny. Notice I'm always turning my page. E27 is next, again just getting darker. As I go up in number, I'm using less and less of that color so that it's not overwhelming the image and turning into one dark brown blob. E29 is last. It's going to come in very limited amounts just to really push some of those shadowed areas back, but I want to use it very limited. I skip one coming back, go to E25 to kind of soften some of those edges. I'm staying in the darker areas with that E25 this time. YR31, and all I'm doing is flicking from the highlight into the dark areas. A little bit more E23 to darken up the whole thing, and I think I'm there. So we have some really rich dark brown hair, and this was a favorite color combination, or is a favorite color combination of mine. I will have several more posted on the website and a photo tutorial on Thursday. I love this little image by Christy Kroll at Tiddly Inks. Obviously it might be a little easier, a little larger, but it still worked out really well. You can definitely see the flow of that hair. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got a few tips out of today's tutorial, and I hope you have a very happy, colorful Copic week ahead. Thanks for joining me.